is a storied one no matter how the season has gone, and everything is on the line when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. Enter the darkness of night, and enter the Hokies to enter Sandman. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on. Quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Guys, back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. The Who's smashed the Hokies the last time these two squared off.
And the good feels from that blowout win carry through the offseason into this year, and Virginia's trying to set that up again with another blowout win.
You dang right, because they've taken some lumps in this series. They have not had a lot of success in recent history, so to get that under their belt, to get that confidence, and now try to build on it.
Stopped right there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Holstein shoots it to the left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulled and fired complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Cavaliers in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein on the move. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hokies offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Keyshawn Brown, he is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Reynolds. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Hokies are flying down the field. Straight ahead, it's Overton. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's past the sticks. There's a crease. The 20. Then some. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, we knew coming into this game they were going to try and get this receiver the football as many touches as possible in as many different ways as possible. And here you're seeing it on the option play. Great decision by the quarterback to pitch it out wide. There was nobody out there accounting for him, and he shows you the speed out in the open field for a long touchdown for this offense.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Running inside, it's Overton. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, gonna throw it. Reels it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, if they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception, you would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Hokies sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Wants to go up top on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Overton. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. He's looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Hokies! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers,
he'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Lining up to add another.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Now the toss. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Holstein on the play fake. Out wide right, it's Flores. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Second and long here. Looking for room, it's Lewis. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the gun on third down. Here's Holstein. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Back to pass on second down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Buying time to his right. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs, making the adjustment on the play. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Second down to the air. Still looking. Slings it downfield. Just got rid of that one.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Rush right in his face. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. Going to the run. It's Overton. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Virginia sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throwing, Holstein. Complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. See some running room. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
At the 40, there he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go play action with Holstein. Touchdown, Virginia! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room. And they'll gashes the heart of the knee. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Rush is on. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He makes a stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Motion from the back. Eli Holstein to throw. Holds on, it's Martin. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Lewis. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Under pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Cavaliers go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lewis. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quick give. It's Lewis. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Holstein to throw for it on 4th. Down he goes, and the defense out this drive with a sack.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him, get the big sack on 4th down.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
So 1st down will open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Overton. He's got the 1st down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Overton. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
After the run, now to throw. Incomplete, and they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Trying to get the corner. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the Cavaliers want to move quickly. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Holstein. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Hits inside. It's Lewis. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got a little space. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the right. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. After the filthy move, he's got room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Here's Holstein to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Looking for the marker. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Right side, it's Heath. Here he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the route is on. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it on the counter. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback keep. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Has to have it on 4th down. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw one first. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a